Take us back, Ben, if you could, to 10 years ago, to the very beginnings of the Gafcon movement. And if you could just kind of paint the scene for us back in Jerusalem here a decade ago.
At the end of that conference, Gafcon 1, many people were in tears as to the success of the conference, the bond of fellowship, and the Jerusalem statement that gave a clear direction as to what people believed and what people could hold on to relying on the scriptures. I think that was an amazing moment that gave many people not only relief but hope.
Tell us about what was going through your mind and your emotions when Henry Arombi read out those words.
I was sitting next to Gloria and another archbishop. I was struggling to restrain myself as I heard those Jerusalem declarations, but I couldn't. And not only me, because by the time the videos came out, there were many people in tears. Archbishop Jensen, many people felt the church at last has decided on scripture and on what to give the people back home something to hold on for their faith.
Gloria, what about you? What were your memories of that day?
My memories on that day as a woman, what I could, bring back now was the fact of our sharing. We had opportunity to share about our sufferings, to encourage one another, to pray with one another. And at the declaration also, like Ben said, it was quite heartwarming and really moving. At least for us as women, we know that while we have hope, the church has hope. So that was what that is what I remember.
Gloria, you've been doing an amazing work looking after children. Can you tell us, it's not an orphanage, it's your family. Can you tell us about this?
Well, yes, the children I look after have become my children. They've become our children. They are orphans from their backgrounds, but since we took them in, God helped us to offer them the parental care that they needed, because we found out that what orphans needed was not food, shelter and other things could be what they needed. But what made them orphans was that they lost their parents. So what was the felt need of an orphan? It will be a parent, somebody that will be a parent to that kind of a child. And God helped us to, decide to be parents to these children. Since then, they have had home, they have parents now in us, and they are very comfortable, if I may say.
And can you just help me understand, because when somebody first told me, I was just amazed. How long have you been doing this, and how many children are you looking after?
Unofficially, I can say 12 to 15 years I've been doing this, but officially I can say, 12 years. Let's keep 12 years. But now at the house, I have smaller children are 47, but put all together, they're 50.
And I've got a phone call last night. There's an 8-month-old baby. I forgot to tell you, honestly. They just shot the mother in the bush, in the farm, and the baby fell off and survived. So they're asking me if I could ask you. So that's another one. Plus.
Well, I don't think before I take in these children, because I know that God has allowed me to live so that I can be, and my husband, that we may be parents to these needy children. I'm not happy that the mother was shot, but I'm happy that the child will have a mother in me.
I'm just trying to find this a little bit hard to get my head around. 47 children and
50.
Sorry?
50 at home, but more than 470 in the school.
Right.
Because of the ones we have at home, we went to the neighborhood. I went to the neighborhood to look out for other children that may have the same problems like the children that I have at home. And I found many of them. So we registered them. In fact, at the beginning, we registered 500, but now there are 470 for some reasons. So we school them, and but they don't live with us. 50 live with us as our children at home.
So 50 children, and from ages, well, 6 months or a few months old, up to...
In fact,
four were born in the
yes.
house.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
The mothers came pregnant. They were teenagers,
Yep.
and they gave birth to them. So both the mothers and the children are all our children.